everybody, I've had some people recently asking me what it's like to be Kurt Wooker Jr. So I decided I'm going to do something of a vlog, let everybody know what it's like to be a professional crypto trader and a crypto trading coach. Well, let's get started. Well, the first interesting piece of information is I am in the middle of a home flip. So my house is under construction and something of a nightmare on a daily basis. But I have a kitchen that I have done quite a bit of work on. It started as a pretty poorly done house built in the 1960s and working on doing that in my downtime. But since I am a full ketogenic advocate, I actually spend a lot of time cooking. Eat a lot of eggs, eat a lot of fat, and I eat a lot of vegetables. So cooking would be a big one. And since I work at home, I get to spend a lot of time with my pet. This is Kicha. She is a cat. Kicha is Polish for kitty cat, something like that. But she is the happiest and the fattest little cat in the whole world. She's about 16 years old. Does absolutely nothing. She does, however, harass me in the middle of the night when I'm trying to sleep. I also have my trusty pit bull. His name is Whiskey. He's almost completely deaf, but he does listen. He does do some tricks. And as you know, I host Crypto Corner Live every day at 12 o'clock, or every day at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time at the Sovereignty Network and at Crypto Traders News on Facebook. This is my my trading zone right here. That's the trading computers, and this is the broadcast center. So I got the camera set up, got the lighting going on, I got lights, I got the light behind the the chair to light me all up, make me look professional. But if you haven't seen the show, there's a place on YouTube for our greatest hits episodes of Crypto Corner Live. So that gets me through the morning. By 12 o'clock, I'm usually well fed, hung out with the pets a little bit, checked the charts, of course, and done Crypto Corner Live. Today, I have some friends coming over, though. My buddies Idris and TJ are coming over, and I'm going to work with them on basically just teaching them some basics of technical analysis. It'll be a pretty good time, and check that out. So I also spend a lot of my day sitting right here on my laptop, pecking away at stuff, doing webinar work, talking to the pro community here at Crypto Traders Pro, and answering questions, doing the Facebook stuff, doing everything that I do. Look in the background, I think it's litter box and dog kibble, so I apologize. This is not the on-set area in the house, but I'm sitting here in my living room right by my front door. And in the evenings, when I'm done doing everything that I do on the daily for Crypto Traders and Crypto Traders Pro, I am both a coach and a competitor with Alliance Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Basically spend my night doing submission grappling, looking for joint locks and strangles against the scariest people in the universe. Yo.
Okay, look sharp, homie, give yourself a facelift. Highbrow eyebrows on a spaceship. Take sips of that ace of spades is saving all my money just to waste on a bracelet. Gay see them haters, we don't give a fuck though. Charge it to the game, keep a lane so cutthroat. Never slip a fast one, the game is so in front of me. Travel around the globe, spend and make about 100 G's. Pack them crowds up, boss like Bowser. Deep pocket poetry, my custom trousers. Thank God they found us, the game was starving. I'm clean and concrete, you ass and Charmin, Bobby Digital. Do you really think these niggas know shit? Shopping in Manhattan and I ran into my old chick. Pride is a bitch, I am not a grown-up. Tweeting when I'm 70, these half-dead followers. She look like she's Spellman, secretly she Hofstra. Put her in the club, all she wanna hear is Waka. Put her in the crib, all she wanna hear is Waka.
So, as some of you are aware, I teach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I take cash donations when I teach private lessons, and then I go convert that cash into cryptocurrency on Fridays using the Bitcoin ATM. That is at a very busy mall in the Chicagoland area, and I'm going to make my way there now. I'll show you how it works when I get there. So, for deposits under $250, they don't require any ID. They do, however, request a phone number. If you are wise, you can use an app in the App Store, the iOS App Store. I'm pretty sure Android has it too. An app called Burner, where you can create a one-time phone number, which is usually what I do. But as I make my way over to the Bitcoin ATM, oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, Bitcoin ATM here, and I'm going to deposit about $100 and take out some BTC. They don't do Bitcoin Cash. They do, however, do Litecoin, Dogecoin, and Ethereum at this one, but some of the info is private on here, and so I'm not going to show you the screen, but this is the Bitcoin ATM, so I will see you in a bit. Ta-da! Touchscreen to start. What do we want to do? We're going to do Bitcoin buy less than 250. I agree. They're gonna ask for my my phone number and such. All right, I'm all done. Everything from that point has private information, private key stuff. But basically, you just deposit cash. There's a little bit of a fee, and the rate is a little bit high. But that's the price you pay for some anonymity in your existence. So that was my my little Friday excursion to convert cryptocurrency. I got it at a rate of about 8,900 out of the machine, while the price at like Bitfinex is probably about 8,600-ish. So price is a little bit high, and there is a fee associated, but nothing private is free, unfortunately. So I'm going to head back home, get to going on another episode of Crypto Corner Live, and go about the rest of my day, work with the Crypto Traders Pro community at CryptoTradersPro.com, and I will see you soon.
So I've got 1 Bitcoin at $5,000, and I bought Tron at $1. So I've got 5,000 Tron. And Tron stays at maybe like $1, $1.20 or whatever, you know. So now, if I sold my Tron $10,000 worth of Bitcoin, because Bitcoin has gone up.
It doesn't matter that Tron was $1 when you bought it with Bitcoin. What matters is its Bitcoin value when you bought it.
Bitcoin value. So is that why sometimes they say it's better to, sometimes you might want to just stay in Bitcoin because it's going up than actually just using it to trade?
Absolutely. Did Bitcoin grow faster than your altcoin? If Bitcoin grew faster than your altcoin, you should have been in Bitcoin. Because I tripled my Bitcoin holding. So I made $9,000 instead of $3,000 by focusing on gaining Bitcoin. Of course, this all assumes Bitcoin is going to go up in value.